Female astronauts, if they wish, can carry a little specimen jar of wee, or they can opt out. It's a bit of a faff, otherwise, what with all the spacesuit zips and everything. Any parent who's begun a long car journey with kids knows the form. Yuri Gagarin stopped the bus because he, sensibly, just had to go. And if that's what happened on his launch day, that's what happens now. The three astronauts, Commander Yuri Malenchenko, a steely-eyed missile man and veteran of 6 spaceflights, Tim Kopra, the American NASA flight engineer, who doesn't seem to mind being the other Tim, for today at least, the man of the moment, Major Tim Peake, second flight engineer, the first British ESA astronaut, who's grabbing all the headlines in the UK, have a busy morning ahead of them. Together, they are Expedition 46/47, and are about to spend 6 months on board the International Space Station, the ISS, our most remote human outpost, and the furthest we've been since the final Apollo 17 expedition to the Moon in 1972. Like 1980s rock stars in their mission-patched blue jumpsuits, they make their way through the crowd to board the coach, which, disappointingly, is the only non-Soviet-era thing around. In Baikonur, it will forever be 1961. Wherever you go around the town, there are reminders of its extraordinary place in space history. The local cafe has pictures of every crew who have flown from here. Wild Soviet space murals decorate the sides of buildings. Half-size mock-ups of Russian rockets line the streets, with statues of the men who built them. Most significant is the bust of Sergei Korolyov, the architect of the R-7, the world's first intercontinental ballistic missile, designed to throw a nuclear warhead across the globe onto American soil. But as luck would have it, it was also really good at throwing satellites, dogs and humans into orbit. Its latest incarnation, the Soyuz launch vehicle, has been the workhorse of human spaceflight for decades. Since the retirement of the American space shuttle in 2011, the Baikonur Cosmodrome is the only bus stop to space for all spacefaring nationalities, other than the Chinese, who are marching ahead with their own human space program. And Soyuz, beautiful, reliable Soyuz, Queen of the Skies, is the only vehicle that can get you there. We are in a transitional period. The broken concrete, rust and peeling paint of the Cosmodrome represents the past and the present, but great changes are afoot. Shiny new spacecraft and launch vehicles are being developed. NASA's unimaginatively named Space Launch System, or SLS, promises to get us on the road to Mars. Elon Musk's SpaceX is launching spectacular self-landing reusable rockets and promising commercial trips around the moon, all part of his grand plan to propel humans to becoming a multi-planet species. Companies like Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic are opening the doors to suborbital roller coaster rides. The Moon and Mars are back in the sights of ESA and NASA. The rate of exciting new space announcements is increasing exponentially. For those who have cosmic wanderlust, these promise to be exciting times. At the launch pad, called Gagarin Start, there's no giant digital display or Thunderbird-style countdown. I'm standing with the various TV crews right up against a rusty barbed wire fence, a little under a kilometre from the launch pad, doing a live link for the BBC. A small stray dog, one of many that live around here, is curled up asleep next to a rusting football goalpost behind me. The dogs that haunt this place have seen all this before, of course. There is no advance warning that the rocket is about to leave. You just have to concentrate. The parallel arm of the service gantry pivots eerily away from the rocket, as if by telekinesis. And a few moments later, you hear the hiss of the fuel injectors, followed by a low rumble, exactly like the rumble of thunder, that grows to a deafening roar. It's one of the most beautiful sounds you'll ever hear. Like a flower opening, the simplicity of the launch system reveals itself. As the rocket becomes weightless, Soyuz is released like a firefly, her flame too bright to look at directly. 3 out of the 7.3 billion humans are leaving our planet, into the ice-cold blue sky and through to the other side. In a few hours, the population of
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.